Hi everybody, Aubrey here with Moxie. I just wanted to do a little video for you guys to help you learn about the how and the why holistic reflexology has become a part of the services we now offer at Moxie Mind and Body. How I even started down this path, or what brought me there. Obviously, y'all know I've been doing and practicing Pilates for many years. One thing I recognized early on and throughout my Pilates career is that the feet, the whole body is important, of course, but the feet were so key for everyone in how they were using and moving through their feet, placing and distributing the weight, getting areas of the foot to open. I mean, you guys know if you just roll your feet, right? Like just rolling your feet and walk around, you feel what the ground feels like. Then you just roll your feet, you walk around, your entire body feels different. So the feet always felt to me like they had this very powerful aspect to help recalibrate the entire body. When you got the foot in the right place, everything else just seemed to fall in line. And it's not that it's the foot that's the only place you can do that, but I do believe it's one of the most powerful places that can happen from. When we're standing, obviously, too. Like, we're standing on our feet. It's the foundation of us that touches the ground. So I just was always very drawn to noticing people's feet, and how they move through them, how the feet kind of reflected also a little bit of how they were as a person. Like, is the foot very flexible and nimble and limber? What's their personality like? Is the foot very, so anyway, many different veins of the foot intrigued me, and something just kind of drew me to that. So I knew holistic reflexology dealt with the feet. I also, in my practice, I'm forever learning, I'm a forever student, wanted to go deeper into my understanding of the anatomy of the body, but more from an organ level, a deeper level, not muscles and bones and stuff, because it's so much deeper than that. And I didn't want to do a traditional anatomy and physiology course, because I knew it would be very surface level. Like, this is this organ, this is what it does. I feel, and many of you probably know, everything in our body is so interconnected. So you can break pieces out and look at it individually, the shoulder or the heart or the stomach. It's great. Take it out, look at it, learn about it, but then remember, you need to take that and put it back into the whole being and look at the whole being together and how those things all move and function together. So I knew that I needed to go a more holistic path of learning about the anatomy. I knew reflexology was based in ancient Chinese medicine, and that in Chinese medicine, every organ is actually associated with an emotion also. So they're not just looking at the physical aspects, they're looking at an emotional aspect too, mental aspect. There's so many more layers to the onion to look at of ourselves. And the things that make our body physically do the things it's doing. It's not all just in the physical. There's an energetic, there's an emotional, and there's a physical. So I knew I wanted to go that path, and I'm so glad I did, and found the program right here in Pittsburgh with Dorit Brower. And I only did the program actually thinking I was doing it for my own edification to deepen my Pilates practice. I did not think I was going to be actually doing reflexology. It was more for my own just knowledge and understanding. As with any certification or quality certification, practice hours are required to apply the knowledge you are learning, to have an understanding of putting it out there and executing it. And so for those of you clients that came on and let me practice, thank you so much. From that experience of seeing your guys' experience with it, and how much benefit you experienced with it, and the things that would kind of come up for you, And also for me, practicing it, how meditative and everything it was. I never realized how much I would love doing reflexology, physically doing it. And as soon as a few of those practice hours were underway, and being very novice and, at this type of work, but seeing the benefit, I knew this was something that was going to have to continue and be offered, because while Pilates is a movement modality, which we need so deeply, we need our movement, we need to move well, feel our bodies, understand how we're moving in this world, we also need to quiet ourselves and be still and allow another part of us that's challenging to tap into in a wakeful state, a very physical moving state. It's challenging. It's not that you can't get there, but it's very challenging to get there in this very awake, alert state. So in reflexology, when you're put into the alpha state in your mind, which is just it's measured in hertz, the wavelength, the brain wavelengths, you're going to a different place mentally. And that's the kind of zone out, loopy kind of place where it's like you're not here, but you're still here. You're aware, but you're not aware. You're kind of sleeping, but not, that in between place, right? And that is where the body, you can completely let go and let the body do its recalibration with no thought, no effort. And I felt that this holistic reflexology approach and the movement and the beauty of the movement approach in Pilates marries so beautifully together. We don't do them at the same time. They're each their own modality, but it's a beautiful marriage of how to care for yourself and take care of yourself. So if you haven't had a chance to come try our holistic reflexology, or you do holistic reflexology and haven't had a chance to try the movement modality of Pilates, maybe consider giving it a try. And if you ever have any questions, I'm always here to give you an answer, or if I don't know the answer, I will do my best to try to figure it out. Thank you for listening and learning a little bit more about this journey I've been on. And I'm so glad to have you as a part of our Moxie family, whether you're in our studio walls or out and about just listening to the news we have to share. Thank you so much.